Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel Physics with Sam sir. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe the channel. And if you like the content of the video, please press the like button. And this gives me more motivation so that I can bring more number of videos for you. So today's topic is relative motion in 2D, Rain Man problem. So let's start. So it is actually relative motion in 2D, correct? So let me give you a clear understanding of this problem by the method of analysis, that means by solving problems, correct? So remember, when the terms said like this, it appears to rain like this. It appears to rain, correct? Vertically downward or something like this type of word, correct? That means these are all related. So let's start an example. Actually, problem related to this is how to tackle Rainman problem. So, for example, suppose a person is standing stationary, okay, on the ground. A person is standing stationary on the ground. That means velocity of the man with respect to ground is 0. And rain is falling vertically like this. Okay. Rain is falling vertically like this. So question is, in what direction should the man open his umbrella, correct? So best method is this, look. Velocity of the rain with respect to the ground, okay, is say for example, V. Now it is falling downward, so it is towards negative x, the y-axis, so we should write it like this. So minus V j cap. Now, obviously, the man will open his umbrella around that direction where, according to him, his rain is falling on him. Correct? So, we need to find out velocity of the rain with respect to the man. What is that? Velocity of the rain with respect to the ground minus velocity of the man with respect to the ground. Correct? Because velocity of the rain, we have to find out which is appearing to the man. That is velocity of the rain with respect to the man. That is velocity of the rain with respect to ground minus velocity of the man with respect to the ground. What is the velocity of the rain with respect to the ground? Minus V j cap. What is the velocity of the man with respect to ground? 0. So minus V j cap, this is the velocity of the rain with respect to the man. Now, if you assume the man as the observer, correct? In this case, what I am doing, we are assuming man as the observer. So let's draw a coordinate system. This is a fantastic method. Huh? Let's draw a coordinate system. And since the man is the observer, placed the man at this location, correct? Now, according to him, the rain is falling in which direction? Minus V j cap. That means rain is falling vertically downward, correct? Rain is falling, according to the person, rain is falling like this. So obviously, in order to protect him, okay, in which direction should he open his umbrella? The man needs to open his umbrella in which direction? This direction, correct? So in which direction man should open his umbrella? In vertically upward direction towards positive y-axis. It's simple, clear. So this is the way of solving the problem related with rain man. So let me handle few problems so you can understand the concept in a better way, correct? Let us assume now rain is falling vertically, correct? Downward. This is the actual velocity of the rain with respect to the ground. And think for a moment, it is falling with a speed of 20 km per hour. So please write the information, okay, given. Velocity of the rain with respect to the ground, it is falling vertically downward. minus 20 j cap kilometer per hour. A man is moving towards positive x-axis, correct? With a speed of, say for example, 5 kilometer per hour, correct? So this is the speed of the man in this direction. So the velocity of the man with respect to the ground is what? 5 I cap kilometer per hour. Now the question is, in what direction he needs to open his umbrella so that he can protect himself from the rain, correct? So let me solve the question in this way. The man always open his umbrella in such a manner when he, according to him, the rain is falling towards him, correct? So find out the velocity of the rain as appeared to the man or with respect to the man, that is velocity of the rain with respect to the ground minus velocity of the man with respect to the ground. Now velocity of the rain with respect to the ground is what? Minus 20 j cap. And what is the velocity of the man with respect to the ground? It is 5 I cap. So write it in a particular way, 20 j cap meter per second. Okay. Now what we have to do? We have to draw a coordinate system, correct? That means, as I told you earlier also, draw a coordinate system first. And then this man is the observer, correct? So according to the man, in what direction, what is the velocity of the rain with respect to man? This velocity has two components, one along negative x-axis, one along negative y-axis. So let me mark it like that, okay? So this is minus 5 cap and this is 20 j cap. Okay. So what will be the resultant? The simple way of calculating resultant is this: complete the parallelogram, and draw the diagonal. So this is the velocity of the rain that appears to the man, correct? So according to the man, the rain is falling like this. And as I told you earlier, since it is with respect to the man, assume the man is at this location. Okay, and to the man, the rain is appeared to falling like this. So what the man will do, in order to protect himself, he should open his umbrella like this. Okay, this is the concept. So what you have to find out, in what direction should he open his umbrella? This angle is, say for example, theta. So make it, if it is theta, this is theta. Clear? So tan theta is equal to what? Height by base. So this is height and this is base. This is how much? This is 5 and this is how much? This is 20. So tan theta is equal to height by base, that is tan theta is equal to 5 by 20. Clear? That is theta is equal to tan inverse of 1 by 4 with the particle. Correct? So this is the one of the problem. Now let's handle another problem. Okay. Suppose now the rain is falling obliquely. It is the direction of falling rain, correct? Really it is falling like this, correct? And let me assume, let me take the value of this angle is, say for example, 45 degree. And this is the velocity speed of the falling rain, 40√2 kilometer per hour. Now a man is running with a speed of, say for example, 20 kilometer per hour. Clear? Okay. Now, after certain time, the man starts running with a speed of, say for example, 60 kilometer per hour. This is situation 1, this is situation 2. Find in which direction should the man hold his umbrella to protect himself from rain. In both cases. Okay. Actually, I'm trying to give some information to you which could be clear after solving this problem. Source, let me handle the situation 1 first. So what to do? First, split the velocity of rain into components. One along this direction, other along this direction. Okay. So, and write down the velocity in I cap J cap mode, correct? So this is what 40 root 2 cos 45. That is 40. It is positive x-axis. This is 40. And this is downward. It is 40 root 2 sine 45. Is also 40. Correct. So what is the velocity of the rain with respect to the ground? 40 I cap minus 40 j cap kilometer per hour. Now, man is moving towards positive x-axis. So velocity of the man with respect to the ground is situation 1. Okay. So velocity of the man with respect to the ground is what? 20 I cap kilometer per hour. Now, what is the velocity of the man with velocity of the rain with respect to the man in case 1? That is velocity of the rain with respect to the ground minus velocity of the man with respect to the ground. What is the velocity of the rain with respect to the ground? That is 40 I cap minus 40 j cap minus 20 I cap. If I simplify the result, I will get 20 I cap minus 40 j cap, okay, kilometer per hour. Now what to do? Draw a coordinate system, okay. Now draw a coordinate system. Okay, let me draw the coordinate system first. This is the coordinate system. This is the coordinate system. Okay. Now, according to the man, the rain has 2 components. One is 20 I cap, that means along this direction, and minus 40 j cap along this direction. So what we need to do? We need to complete the parallelogram. And this is the diagram of the parallelogram. This is the diagram of the parallelogram. So to the man, the rain will appear to fall like this. Okay. So to the man, the rain will appear to fall like this. This is 20 and this is 40. Clear? And this is suppose theta and this is suppose theta. So what we do? Tan theta is equal to height by base. Height is what? Look at this in this triangle. This is 20. Okay, and this is 40. That means 20 by 40. That is theta is equal to tan inverse of half. 26.57 degree. Okay. This is the case when the man is running with a speed of 20 km per hour. Now, take the situation 2. Velocity of the rain with respect to the man is the velocity of the rain with respect to the ground minus velocity of the man with respect to the ground. What is that? Velocity of the rain with respect to the ground is 40 I cap minus 40 j cap minus velocity of the man with respect to the ground is now it is running with a speed of 60 km per hour. Correct? That is minus 60 I cap. So what is that then? Look, minus 60, 40. Correct? So what is that? 40 minus 60 is minus 20 I cap, and now it is 40 j cap. Okay. Now let me draw the vector triangle again. Look at this. What is happening? Most interesting part. Okay. It has two components of velocity. One 40 minus 60. It is 20. It is 40. Okay. Now complete the parallelogram. Okay. Now draw the resultant. Now watch it. Now watch it. This is theta. Okay. Now what is the value of tan theta? Tan theta is equal to height by base. Height is 20 by 40. That is half. Correct. That is half. Now, what is the value of this? Theta is equal to 26.57. But what is the interesting part? If you watch it carefully, look at this. When the man was running with the speed of, the initial speed was 40 km per hour. Okay, sorry, 20 km per hour. It appears to fall rain like this. So if you calculate, look at this, initial angle is this much. Okay. So initially he is holding the umbrella like this. As the speed increases, tilting angle increases. Look. This is the angle. Now, as the speed means if he increases the speed more, the angle will be more like this. Correct? And if he start moving with a very high speed, he needs to hold his umbrella almost like this. Is it clear? So though it is 26, but look at this. These are angle are not same. It is in positive. It is in which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. It is in third quadrant. That means if you calculate this angle, okay, and this angle, these are totally different. Clear? That means look, initially the man was holding the umbrella like this. As speed increases, he needs to hold his umbrella like this. Means initially he was holding like this, now he's holding the umbrella like this. So this is the technique of finding this, and this is the interesting phenomenon. What happened when the speed increases? Correct. So now I'm going to show you a very important problem exactly like this. Correct. Look at this, student. This is a very, very important problem, correct? And before solving this problem, read this problem very carefully. To a man walking at 3 km per hour, rain appears to fall vertically downward. Okay, first handle this part. Velocity of the man. Assuming the man is walking like this. Okay, with respect to the ground is 3 I cap kilometer per hour. Rain appears to fall vertically downward to the man. That means this is the velocity of the rain as appeared to the man. That means velocity of the rain with respect to the man is, it is falling vertically. I don't know the magnitude, so let me consider this as E. And it is falling downward, so it should be minus j cap. That means minus a j cap. Now, then, what is the velocity of the rain with respect to the ground? So, do it like this. Velocity of the rain with respect to the man is equal to velocity of the rain with respect to the ground minus velocity of the man with respect to the ground. Now, what is the velocity of the rain with respect to the man? Velocity of the rain with respect to the man is minus a j cap. What is the velocity of the rain with respect to ground? We don't know this, so let me consider this as it is, and this is what 3 I cap. So now, if I write it properly, so this would be nothing but 3 I cap minus a j cap. This is equation number 1. Now let me handle the second case. Okay. So in order to handle the second case, let me draw this diagram. When the speed of the man is 3 km per hour, rain appears to fall on it like this. Now, when he increases his speed to 6 km per hour, rain appears to fall at an angle 45 degree. So should I draw 45 degree in this direction or this direction? Out of 1 and 2, which is correct? This is the question. In the earlier sum, I told you that I have shown this, as the speed angle increases, this angle always increases, correct? So we need to consider this 45 degree, not this 45 degree. Be careful about this sum. Okay, so this is a very important part of the problem. Why I am showing this problem to you? Just to clarify which 45 degree you should consider, this direction or this direction. You need to consider this 45 degree. Clear? And I don't need the magnitude. Let me consider the magnitude is P. So let me write down in this way. Velocity, make it separate. Velocity of the rain with respect to the man in the second case is, it has two different components, around one around this. This would be B cos 45, that is B by root 2, and this B sine 45, that is B by root 2. That means minus B by root 2 I cap minus B by root 2 j cap. So let me take B by root 2 common, or you can keep it as it is, correct? This is the velocity of the rain with respect to the man. Now, what is the velocity of the man? Man is walking along the same direction, but speed increases, correct? But speed increases. So let me write down new velocity of the man is, velocity of the man with respect to the ground is what? It is 6 km per hour. So I should write it 6 I cap. Okay. Now the question is, what is the velocity of the rain with respect to the man? That is equal to velocity of the rain with respect to the ground minus velocity of the man with respect to the ground. And what is this? This is minus B by root 2 I cap minus B by root 2 j cap. What is the velocity of the rain with respect to the ground? Mark it. I don't know this, so I need to find out this. So keep it as it is. What is the velocity of the man with respect to the ground? It is 6 I cap. Now what I'm doing, I'm just simplifying the results, correct? So what is that? If I take this in that side, so this will be 6 minus b by root 2 I cap minus b by root 2 j cap, and this is the velocity of the rain with respect to ground. Now, this is equation 1, this is equation 2, and both are velocity of rain with respect to the ground. So what to do then? We need to solve these equations, correct? I need to calculate the value of an. Look at this case very carefully. If I write down equation 1 and equation 2, both are still same, I can write out 3I cap minus aj cap is equal to 6 minus b by root 2 I cap minus b by root 2 j cap. Now comparing I cap with I cap, j cap with j cap. So if I compare this coming 6 minus b by root 2. So if I take it on that side, so this would be minus 3 minus b by root 2. Therefore, b is equal to 3 root 2. Now, if I compare j with j, a equal to b by root 2. Therefore, b equal to a root 2. Okay. And b equal to what? 3 root 2 and a root 2. So, a is equal to 3. Clear? Now, since we know velocity of the rain with respect to the ground from equation 1 is 3I cap minus aj cap. So we can do it like this. Look, velocity of the rain with respect to the ground, therefore 3I cap minus 3j cap. Now, if I draw the vector triangle, correct? So if I draw how it looks like, look, it is like this. First of all, it is 3I cap. 3I cap means along this direction. Along this direction. 3j cap means minus 3j cap means along this direction. So what to do then? Complete the parallelogram. And draw the result. So actually, this is the direction along which rain is falling. Correct? So it's a very important problem. Now, what is the magnitude? If I consider this as 45 degree, sorry, if I consider this as theta, sorry, if I consider this as theta, so look, a equal to 3, a equal to 3, and b equal to minus 3. That means this. So velocity of rain with respect to the ground is magnitude root over of 3 square plus 3 square, that is 3 root 2. It is in kilometer per hour, actual velocity. Clear? 3 root 2 kilometer per hour. That means if the man stands stationary, he needs to keep his umbrella like this for 20. But now difference is this. When he was running, he hold the umbrella like this. But if he stands stationary, he need to hold the umbrella like this. Look, as I told you, as the speed increases, tilting of the angle also increases. Correct? Now let me show you one problem. Relate me this with the inclined plane. And this is the last sum what I'm going to do in this lecture. So take this example. Suppose there's an inclined plane and person is sitting on a bike or a cycle, whatever you can assume. Okay, but it is open with in air and he is moving up with a speed of, say for example, 50 kilometer per hour. Okay, and angle of inclination of this inclined plane is given 37 degree. Clear? And the rain is falling like this. These are all actual data. Clear? These are all actual data. Given he, suppose rain is falling at a speed of, say for example, 30√2 kilometer per hour, and this angle is 45 degree. So the question is, in what direction should the man open his umbrella to protect himself from the rain? So what to do? Information given, velocity of the rain with respect to the ground. Look, it has two different components, one along this, other along this. So this is 30√2 cos 45. Cos 45 is 1/√2, that is 30, and this is also 30 sin 45. So what should I write? 30 I cap minus 30 j cap kilometer per hour. This is the velocity of the rain with respect to the ground. Now, what is the velocity of the man with respect to the ground? Okay. Velocity of the man with respect to the ground is given. Man is rising in the inclined plane 50 kilometer per hour with respect to the ground. So we need to find out two components of this velocity. So 50 kilometer per hour along this direction. We need to split up into two components, one along this, one along this. This 37 degree. So this 50 cos 37. Cos 37 is what? It is 4/5. So it is 40 meter per second. And this is as usual 50 sin 37. That is 50 into 3/5. That is 30 meter per second. So what is the velocity of the man with respect to the ground? It has two different components, both along positive direction. So 40 I cap plus 30 j cap kilometer per hour. So what is the velocity of the rain with respect to the man? That is velocity of the rain with respect to the ground minus velocity of the man with respect to the ground. What is the velocity of the rain with respect to the ground? Velocity of the rain with respect to the ground is given 30 I cap minus 30 j cap. Okay, and what is the velocity of the man with respect to ground? 40 I cap plus 30 j cap. Now look at this, what will happen? 30, this is minus 40, this will be minus 10 I cap. This is minus 30, this is minus 30, this will be minus 60 G cap. Correct. Now draw a coordinate system. Okay, draw a coordinate system. So in this coordinate system, we are getting two components, one is minus 10, minus 60. That means one component of velocity is along this direction and another component of velocity is along this direction. So if I close the triangle, if I close the parallelogram, okay, how it looks like? It looks like this. So what is the direction resultant? Is the resultant clear? What is the angle? We can find out the angle easily. So if I assume this as theta, so this is given 10 and this is 60. So tan theta is equal to height, that is 10 by 60, that is theta is equal to tan inverse 1 by 6 with vertical. That means if you want to show this in diagram, that means if I draw perpendicular like this, if I draw perpendicular like this, so to the man, the rain appears to fall like this. To the man, the rain appears to fall like this. Okay, so he needs to open his umbrella in which direction? In this direction. So I think it is now the concept is totally clear to you. Okay, this is about rainman problem. Watch my next video where I'll be discussing about riverboat problem and river swimmer problem. Okay, bye.